Let's talk a bit about the future outlook for VLTA, what the analysts believe, what I believe, and also some numbers, some news, and insider buys, all in quick session. It's really easy to get super hyped up about the future when we think about VLTA. I mean, they are doing electric charging stations for all different major brands in the United States. And you can just take a quick look at YouTube and find people trying to do journeys across America with electric vehicles and see how lacking this infrastructure is. So we know that there is a big demand, a big need. The EV market is just growing. However, we also need to be realistic and take a look at some numbers. And as you can see, the stock price here has absolutely tanked along with all other growth companies. And I would indeed say this is a growth company, and I'm actually quite excited for the prospects in this case. Although this is very, very high risk and I will not be putting any money in myself. We can see here that revenue has actually grown year by year. And if we look at quarters that's coming after this, then we see that revenue continues to grow. It has a little dip here, but comparing year by year, it's big growth, it's seasonality, and then once again, big growth. But the really interesting thing that makes me positive about this investment is if you take a look at earnings per share. They're really negative here with 0.94, and then they're just becoming more and more profitable. And they actually missed on earnings per share for the latest quarters. So that was a bit disappointing and caused stock price to go down further. Just quickly what the analysts believe in their predictions, they have a median target of 2. So that's about 100% gain from here. And in a bullish case, this is indeed very possible if they're able to turn more profitable and continue to grow at this nice rate they have. Now, just looking at the future for this company, I think it's very likely for it to be bought up. It's a small company. They're doing the infrastructure for the charging stations. I could totally see a company with like a gas station chain or one of the larger retailers. I mean, there's a lot of potential companies that would want to buy a company like this. And they also have some digital screens featuring advertising. That's a nice touch. I like that. It really shows a money-making mindset. And if we take a look at some more in this mindset category, we can see that from insiders, they've been buying a lot of shares in the latest months, and a few has been sold. Although the sentiment here among insiders seems to be overwhelming positively, and some buys here in the open market as well. And this is really positive to see some good sentiment from management, to see a trend of earnings per share going towards positive. Although in a high risk environment with interest rates going up, I think that investors will be careful. There will be a lid on stock price. There's a lot of potential and a lot of risk. Right, that's been a quick summary on VLTA, this interesting company. And as always, I hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.